One thing you have to keep in mind is that this record was never actually it was never intended to be released. We made it as a commercial for our tour. And we knew it would get some traffic. You know, I have a fan base, he has a fan base. But we didn't expect it to blow up the way it did, literally overnight. We're not making this record to get attention from blogs or from publications or anything like that. We made it for the people. And the people are gonna be out this weekend partying, so we wanna give them something to party to. And build up a little anticipation for the shows we had coming up. And then literally like within the first couple of hours, it was at 8,000 hits, then 10, then 20. By the end of the weekend, by Sunday night, it was at 350,000. I'm kind of like tripping, like I had to go back and check other big records that have blown up from SoundCloud and see what their stats were and what their specs were. And records that are huge, you know, huge dance records, have been on SoundCloud for like 6 months and maybe had gotten 300,000 plays. We had did that in like 3 days. Oh, my relationship with Jay was key in getting that sample cleared. And to be honest, getting it cleared, even though the clearance process in itself took a while, getting it cleared with him was a simple phone call. Actually, the interesting thing about it is the night I made the record, Harry's there and I get a call from Beyonce's assistant. And she's like, yo, B wants to meet you, can you come to the studio real quick? And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, yo, Harry, I'll be back. I gotta go meet Beyonce. Then I'm like, actually, you wanna come? So yeah, so I'm like, yeah, come on, let's roll. So and I figured Jay would probably be there too. So we get there, Jay's there, and after we had the meeting, I play him the record, and he was just like, yo, this is amazing, what is this? And I'm like, this is something we're putting together for the tour. He's like, yo, play it again. Heard it like 3 times, and he was like, yo, you know, that's dope. Gave it his nod of approval. And then once we decided to officially release it, I just hit him up and I was like, yo, this record has the internet going nuts. The clubs are going nuts, selling out shows left and right. We might need to put this out. He's like, all right, just call this person, call that person, and you owe me one. People see the Jay-Z feature, they get confused because, again, we're dealing with people in the know who know the record. So for people who already know this record, they're thinking, oh, this must be a remix because it says featuring Jay-Z. But for the millions of people who haven't, they hear his vocal on there, they hear him talking in the intro, and they're just like, okay, that's how they use Jay's voice. Will Jay-Z ever jump on it? You never know. He does what he feels like doing when he feels like doing it. And I make certain calls when I feel like making them, so